When Jesus rose from the dead, he didn't erase the cross, he kept the wounds, and that raises a powerful question. If the resurrection is victory, why keep the scars? Why not return with a perfect, untouched body? Why appear still marked by suffering? Here's the truth many people miss. The resurrection did not cancel the cross. It fulfilled it. When Jesus appeared to his disciples, he didn't hide his wounds. He showed them. He even invited them to touch them. This tells us something profound. Suffering wasn't erased. It was transformed. Before the resurrection, those wounds meant pain, shame, and death. But after the resurrection, they became signs of victory. They were no longer symbols of defeat. They became evidence of love. Jesus didn't rise in spite of his wounds. He rose with them. And those wounds are not temporary. They are part of his eternal identity. Scripture describes him as a lamb who was slain, yet still standing. In other words, the marks remain, not as weakness, but as a reminder of what love was willing to endure. When one of his disciples doubted, Jesus didn't argue. He didn't try to prove himself with words. He simply said, "Look at my hands, touch my side." Why? Because the wounds are proof that he truly suffered, proof that he truly died, and proof that he truly rose again. The crucified one is the risen one. And here's what makes this even more powerful. God chose not to hide his scars. He could have erased every trace of pain, but he didn't. Because love that suffers to save is not something to hide. It is something to reveal forever. And this truth is not just about Jesus. It's about you. It means your wounds are not wasted, your pain is not meaningless, and your scars are not the end of your story. In him, what hurt you can be transformed into something greater, not erased, but redeemed. So when you picture the risen Jesus, don't be surprised by the wounds. They are the reason for hope. They are the proof of love. Because in the end, love was nailed. Love bled. Love rose again. And it chose to keep the scars.